Welcome back to my channel. I love a good egg roll. I love a good chicken egg roll. But today's egg rolls, not gonna have any chicken in them. Come on, go with me. And let's see what we're gonna wrap up in these egg roll wrappers today. And correction, I thought I purchased egg roll wrappers, and apparently I need to pay better attention when I'm in the grocery store because that's not what I bought. I bought spring roll wrappers. So, my bad. We're gonna see if this is gonna work anyway, just because that's who I am. And I'm gonna try it anyway. So come on. Let's go. Let's give this a shot. See if it works. To start this recipe, you're gonna need 2 ounces of cream cheese. Now, I've ripped my whole box open trying to get this stuff out of here, but I got it out. You want to put your 2 ounces of room temp cream cheese in a bowl. To your cream cheese, you want to add about 1/8 of a cup of granulated sugar. And you want 1/4 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now, if you have fresh lemons and fresh squeezed juice, use that. I don't, so this is what I'm using. Now you want to use a mixer to get those 3 ingredients mixed together very well. So I'm going to turn y'all off while I do this because it's going to be loud. You want it nice and smooth, just like that. Now you want to take 3/4 of a cup of blueberries. You can use frozen. Add your 3/4 of a cup of blueberries into your mixture. Now, if they're frozen, you do want them to thaw first. Now, you just want to fold those in. This is what we're looking at. It looks yummy. Now, I'm going to prepare my spring rolls that are supposed to be egg roll wrappers, but they're not. So, here we go. We're going to see if this is going to work. Now, with these spring roll wrappers, you can either prepare them, fill them, wrap them up, and eat them as is, or you can fill them, roll them up, and you can actually deep fry them for about 2 minutes. Since I was going to be deep frying my egg rolls anyway, my oil is in my pot. I'm hoping it's enough. We're going to try deep frying these. So to do that, we're going to have to get these rolled up first. I do have my oil in a pan back here. I am going to turn that on about a medium heat and let that start heating up, so that hopefully when I get these spring rolls ready, they'll be ready to go in the oil. I don't even know what I'm doing at this moment, so just hold tight. Hang with me. Okay, y'all. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have never used a spring roll wrapper a day in my life. So, the directions say that I've got my station set up, okay? Let's start there. Let me back up. I've set me up a little station. I've got my oil heating back here. This Pyrex dish has got warm water in it, just warm. And I got my paper towels over here because you're supposed to blot these things dry after you run them through this water bath. And when you get it blotted dry, then you're supposed to fill it with this filling. Now, I have divided it in my bowl into 3 sections because this is supposed to make 3 egg rolls. Egg rolls, not spring rolls. So, woo, Lord, y'all, I don't even know what I'm doing up in here. But we're going to try it, okay? I got my station going right here for me. I've got my spring roll wrappers. These things will feel like a thick piece of paper. I ain't never even used one of these. But here we go, okay? We're supposed to dip it in water. Just get it wet. That one might be broke. Oh my, it is. It's broke. Okay, let's set this one to the side. Let me get one that's not broke. Yeah, and you know, I'm sure it didn't get broke by me flip-flopping it around everywhere. Yeah, it couldn't have. So, we're just gonna... Oh my goodness. We're gonna dip this in this water right here. You're supposed to dip it in the water just so it makes it pliable, so you can work with it. So, you don't need a ton of water. You just need to get it wet so you can work with it. And then it says to blot it dry. So, we're going to blot it dry. Oh, that seemed to work. I think that worked. Okay. Now we're going to fill it. Okay? We're going to fill it. Let me get you over here. Y'all just bear with me. Got me some filling right here. Now, I don't roll very well, so it's sticking. Oh my goodness, it's sticking. Okay. I'm not working fast enough. I already know. Oh my goodness. I'm going to let it meet in the middle, kind of like I would a burrito, but it ain't a burrito, okay? I think I did this wrong. Lord help me. Oh no, maybe I did okay. We're going to see. I don't need a paper towel though. I need to put this on something else. If any of y'all ever worked with these spring rolls before, how about leaving me some comments and tell me what I'm supposed to lay this thing on while I'm rolling. Can I just lay it on here? I think I'm going to try that. My stove's clean. Well, there we go. It ain't pretty. I'm going to tell you, that ain't pretty. But we're going to see if this will fry up and work right. There's a first time for everything, right? Let me turn you over here. This is what I got. Let's go see if this works. We're going to drop it in this oil. Well, the oil's hot. I do hear it. It may not be hot enough, though. Let's see. Y'all hear that? Oh, my. I hope I'm doing something right. I'm about ready to flip this over. Okay, I flipped it over. But you know what? I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. I'll let y'all know when I get this out of here, but I think we're going to have to switch up to something else. I don't think this is working for me. I always show y'all the good, the bad, the ugly. Now, it's frying up, but those spring roll wrappers are so thin, it's letting some of the blueberry mixture release, if you can see that, and it's releasing it into my oil. Now, I don't want that, so we're going to actually switch up vessels. We're not going to be using the spring roll wrappers. We're going to make something else. Switching gears in the middle of it. Come on. Okay, this got to go. These got to go. I have never met a tortilla that has ever let me down. We're going to use these as a vessel instead. Now here's what I'm going to do. And this may not work. That's okay too, because ain't nothing working for me today. But I'm going to take this pizza cutter right here and I'm going to cut this tortilla. I'm going to cut it in 4 pieces. I can't even cut straight. Not even with a pizza cutter. That's alright though. We're going to work with this. Now I'm just going to take some of this filling over here. I got myself all messed up with my quantities, so we're going to have to start over. I'm going to put some of it on these. We're just going to roll this up the best way we can. Make us a little pocket. Get down in there. Get down in there. Just going to roll it up. Now, we're going to make us some little cream cheese blueberry bites. That's what we're going to call these. Yeah, that spring roll wrapper got my oil a little dirty, but that's okay. I'm gonna use what I got right here. I'm not gonna throw that out and start over. You know that olive oil is too expensive to be doing that. But I'm just gonna throw this down in this oil, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay. So far, so good. We'll give it a little minute and we'll turn it over. Oh, I don't know about this either, but it's looking better than the other one did when I used the spring roll. So I'll take it. Win, lose, fail, doesn't matter. We just gonna roll with it anyway. I think that's about done. Yeah, the other side's pretty much done. We're gonna put it on here with the spring roll. We'll get us another one going. Okay, y'all, here we go. This is up close and personal. Now, the ones with the tortillas look like they turned out great. That poor little sad fella in the spring roll wrapper, boy, that's a mess. But you know what? We're going to taste test it anyway. I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top of all this. And I ain't getting fancy with no sifter today. I'm just going to take my powdered sugar, like so, and just sprinkle. It'll be alright. Because these definitely ain't perfect, no way. And that's okay. Let's give them a taste. They smell good. But I'm going to tell you what. We're going to taste this spring roll wrapper one first. Just so I can see what that tastes like. Because now it don't hold up well at all. But you know, the spring roll wrappers, you don't have to fry them. You can fill them with anything you want and you just eat them as is. So that might actually be good with fruit rolled up in it. It might be good with the cream cheese and the fruit rolled up in it together. Just don't try to fry it. Now they say on the package it says that you can deep fry that for 2 minutes. But we see how that turned out. So let's see what it tastes like. Okay, y'all. It's just a day around here today, and I've been out there. We got some weather coming, and I have been out there trying to make sure that my hen house is weatherized for this next week's weather event that Alabama's supposed to be having. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to try, if I can pick it up without it falling apart, I'm going to try this in the spring roll wrapper first. I don't know how this is going to work, but here we go. That one was messy. Taste-wise, I definitely wouldn't give it a 10. It's not the filling. It's the texture of the spring roll wrapper that I'm not real fond of. So we'll try one of these that is in the tortilla instead. We'll try that, see how that tastes. Oh yeah. That's delicious. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're going to do this, don't use a spring roll wrapper, okay? I'm going to do this video again. Now, it won't be in the next week or so because I don't plan on getting out in this cold and possible snow and ice that we're having this week. But in the future, I'm going to do this recipe again. And I'm going to do it in the egg roll wrappers. I'm just going to make sure I get the right thing. But these are the tortillas. You can see in there. These are really, really good. These are delicious. So if you're going to make these now, and you don't know whether they'll be good in the egg roll wrappers or not, use a tortilla. You know, you can just wrap it in the whole tortilla, but my tortilla was the large burrito size, so I didn't want to do just one in that size. I do recommend the ones wrapped in tortillas, though. So, don't make my mistake when you go to the grocery store. Make sure you're buying the right wrapper. Now, I already know, some of y'all was hollering at me during that video, don't do it. Don't do it. I did it. I attempted to do it. It didn't work. That was a big old fail using the spring roll wrappers. Hey, you could have told me all day long to my face, don't do it. But I was going to try it anyway. I had to try to defy the odds, you know, but we all see how that turned out, so. But with a lot of things in this life, if you don't try them for yourself, how are you going to know if it would have worked for you? Because what works for one person might not work for another. Somebody else might get up in their kitchen and they might try the same exact thing that I just tried, and theirs may turn out perfect. Mine didn't. But that's okay. I'm going to give it a try again one day. But I'm going to use the right thing next time. I'm going to make sure, double sure, in that grocery store that I'm purchasing what I'm supposed to be purchasing. But when I started that video, I honestly thought I had the right thing until I got to that stove with everything and looked again and went, oh no. These are spring roll wrappers. This is not the right thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. But if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.